Hey you guys, in this evening's video we are going to do a bit of a theme because of these nails that I've got. We're going to do a strawberry theme. So everything that I tap and scratch and crinkle on this evening will be connected to strawberries somehow. As many of you know from my mini theme videos though, I'm kind of loose on my descriptions, so some things might just simply be red. But we have a few strawberry items, like this one. This is an actual little squishy strawberry toy that I think I've put in 2 other videos before, but I'm excited to bring it back because it's just the pouch, the squishiness of the strawberry, the whole thing just sounds so good. So I need to spend a little bit of time tapping on the packaging before we get to the strawberry. I love this kind of plastic. It's the kind of plastic like you buy sheets in, you know, that like thick transparent plastic. It's actually kind of hard to find sometimes. I remember years ago getting a custom order for just tapping on this kind of plastic, and I really had to search for a while until I found something that came in it. I didn't remember at the time. I think that you can always find sheets and bed sheets in those. I ended up finding a shirt finally that came in this sort of packaging, but later I started realizing in every store that I went to that had sheets or bedding, that's where you can find it. So I've got a little table in front of me today. I realized the other day that we have this table that's right about the height of my old wood table that I used to use all the time that you guys really love. But it's in the US and I live in Egypt, so I am thinking of trying to find one like it, because it's just so nice to have a little table in front. Now it's tab and can like put items on. Anyway, so I've got this little glass table that kind of fits the bill. It's not wood, but it is about the right height. So since I'm doing a theme video today, I thought I would use a little table to complete the full OG villa video. Strawberry nails and all. Okay, let's open up our squishy strawberry. Now, in the last video that I used this in, I realized there was a spot that had like opened up a bit, but I successfully glued it closed so we can still squish our little strawberry. The mic is right here. I didn't want it to like cover the screen, but I do want you to be able to hear, because up here you can't hear it as much, and I need you to be able to hear my voice since this is the talking version of the video. There's a no talking version if you'd like to check that out, and it's going to be linked below. But isn't it cute? I love this thing. There's 4 little stems here. This one is kind of still attached, but these 3 are super fun to pull. And this little spot width in here, there was glue that I put here. I was really sad because like it started breaking in the last video at the very end. I was like, okay, we can't use this anymore. But did some glue and it's good to go again. I found these strawberry nails, I think it was the last time I was in the US, yeah. I think it was about, I don't know, 7 months ago or something, because I just returned from a trip there, and it was like 5-6 months before that I had visited. I found these nails along with a few others. But up until recently, I have been using my real nails because they got really long and they were great for tapping and everything. And I've been using them for like quite some time, many months actually, with only once in a while doing some fake nails. And I was actually kind of missing the fake nails because you can get so many random fun designs, and I'm not capable of painting my nails as well. But I just like the mixture going back and forth, so I'm excited to have some fake nails again. They make really different sounds. Okay, so we're going to alternate between something that actually has a strawberry on it and something that is just red. So here we go. Loose themes. Loosely related to the theme. I'd be curious to know, for any of you that have been with the channel for a long time, that remember any of the themes that I did in the beginning of the channel, what some of your favourites were. And if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. It makes me really happy. I hope you enjoy, and I'm glad you're getting to experience a themed video. Because yeah, it's kind of how I started the channel. It was every video had a different theme. So the very first one was like, I called it Minty Fresh because all the items were like some kind of mint shade, whether it be kind of a light green or light blue. I think I may add one other colour in there too. But it's kind of how the channel started. I had coloured my nails, painted my nails this like periwinkle blue colour in preparation for my first ASMR video. And I was in the shower with this kind of minty light green coloured soap. And I was like, these look really nice together. I think I'm going to do a little like colour theme. And then it just kept going that way. It started with a colour theme. One of my favourites was the castle theme. Everything I tapped on was castle related somehow, but again, loose connections. Just for fun to have like different textures, items in the videos. I did like sports themes. I did like a whole travel to series with different countries. Travel to Sweden, travel to Germany, travel to India. And we tap and scratch on items from those countries. I still have a playlist of all of those. That was really fun because I had a lot of friends from different parts of the world that contributed items to those videos. And if anyone I knew travelled, they'd like bring back stuff and I'd ask them to tap on all of it. That was before I ever did talking videos though. The first few years of the channel were no talking, or maybe the first year, can't remember. And now I alternate. I love the sound of this purse. I've decided, I think I asked you guys in a previous video if you'd want me to do another purse tapping video, because about maybe 2 years ago I did a video. It was like, I think it was like 2 hours long, and it was tapping and scratching and doing ASMR with 10 different purses, but I purchased all of them for the video here in Egypt. This was one of them, and they're all like really cheap purses. Like they were all at the time like $2, the equivalent of US dollars. This was like $2, but they were all really fun colours and textures and different sounds like these, you know. And I did a talking and a no talking version, and it's been a while, so I asked you guys in a previous video if you'd like another video, and I got a lot of feedback that you would, so I'll try to do that, get 10 more really funky, weird, colourful, all different bags, and make you guys some long purse tapping videos. And I will do, of course, a no talking and talking version. Okay. Next, I know it's not wood, but maybe I'll enjoy the glass tapping a little bit. I also used to tap in between each of my items every video. Then at the end bring all the items back and place them on the table, so I'm gonna do that today. Okay. This is strawberry flavoured Trident gum. It's really delicious. They have a great watermelon flavour too. I love the packaging. So it says strawberry flavour, long lasting flavour. There's 60 pieces. And it says Trident sugar-free chewing gum with sweeteners, strawberry flavour. And there's quite a bit in Arabic as well, because we live in an Arabic speaking country, so we've got Arabic everywhere, and like translating each thing that the package says. In Arabic, the word for strawberry is faraula. Faraula, 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 faraula. It's actually pretty good for ASMR. Faraula. Let's open it. And you can see each piece looks like a little pocket of deliciousness. They really are so good. I don't want this to be too loud, but I'm going to put them back in there. Ooh, I like the sound of the lid when it's kind of like halfway up like that. Our next item has got a really unique sound, and I'm actually going to turn up. No, I don't think I'll need to. I was going to turn up the gain a bit, but if I just hold it close over here, you can hear the velvety, fake velvet. I don't know. Maybe it's real velvet. I don't know anything about velvet. It's probably just real velvet. But yeah, you can hear this little velvet box. This is actually what my wedding ring came in. Or what they gave a really nice crinkling sound as it opens up and closes. I'll show you up close there. So this is my wedding ring, and it came, at least this is how it was, set up, presented like that. Actually, I should let you look at it. There you go, you can see. So, the bottom sounds kind of nice too. There's a little plastic gold bit here. I know you can't see it fully, but I want you to be able to hear it. Away from the mic and up close to the mic. I'm really liking this setup actually. Usually I don't love when you can't hear the item like equally to my voice, but if I just hold it here you can hear it. But I kind of like the setup, probably because I did it for so many years. I feel comfortable. I've got some black and white to kind of contrast the playful nails of this. I mean, yeah, I like the black and white with the pop of red, but they're really kind of cutesy, and I'm not really a cutesy person. I guess, I don't know, I'm not a cutesy person. Like, I would never actually wear these nails unless it was for fun for ASMR, if that makes sense. They're a little bit too girly, so I had to add a black and white robe. Okay, I have another actual strawberry item. Yes, it is open because I cut it open for the no talking version, and I thought I would do that in the no talking version because in the talking version I can explain to you why it's like this instead of vice versa. In the no talking version, if it was just like this and I couldn't explain, then I use it in another video. There's really squishy little soft strawberries inside. Sorry, I itch. I was really excited because when I realised I had these fun strawberry nails and the squishy strawberry was going to work when I glued it, I realised I also had some strawberry gum and a few other fun items, but I thought it'd be really fun if there was some gummy strawberry candy in the video. And my husband called me right before I was going to film, and he was asking me if I needed anything from outside because he was coming back home from outside. And I was like, this might be a long shot, but because in our area, I mean, you can find strawberry candy, of course, here in Egypt, but maybe like in a store that's like bigger with lots of options for candy, because it's kind of a specific thing, and he was close to where we live, which might not have something like that. So anyway, it was really nice because on his way back he like stopped at one place, and the first thing he saw when he looked in was strawberry gummies, and I had specifically said, long shot, but if you see any strawberry gummy candy. So we got this just in time, and I'm really glad. So thank you to shout out to my husband for helping us get another strawberry item. So we don't have to cut it open, but I am going to show you the little strawberries. Look how cute. I just really loved one time when it was in Italy. Got to go to Italy with my mom, and just the two of us, and it was so fun and special. And as we were roaming the streets and shops, we found this candy shop that was had like giant candies. It had all kinds of candies, but it also had this section with like, all here and there throughout the store, had these giant candies. So you can get like a little frog gummy, but they had like a giant frog gummy, and I think there's probably a strawberry of some kind of fruit. And so I think I purchased about 10 of those extremely large candies that were all giant candies, and I made a video with them. I traveled with them back from Italy back to Egypt, and I made a video. And I've done a lot of candy tapping videos actually, but that was my favourite because it's so big. I'm trying to remember the other candies. There's like a giant, frog. There was like a giant, I don't know what it was, like a blue squishy thing. I don't know. I think there was a banana. There were some kind of like large, like more like like an egg. It was a giant gummy egg. There were just like a bunch of really fun ones. If I remember, I'll try to link that at the end of this video, or link it in the description box. I'm not gonna try one because I already tried one in the no talking video, and it's actually quite sweet, so I need to have a little protein before I try another one. And I know most people don't love mouth sounds on this channel, at least from what I've gathered from you guys, so I won't do that. But if you desperately want to hear me eat one, you can watch the no talking version. They were good. They did say on here atomic strawberry. Yeah, okay, I guess because it's sour, but they weren't that sour, so don't tell anyone. They weren't really that sour, but they were good. Not great, but good. It says no artificial colours. I just recently learned about the like red 40 thing, the dye that's put in a lot of foods and candies that's like apparently really bad for us. So I was interested to see that it said no artificial colours, and in here the only colours mentioned in the ingredients, I'll just read the ingredients actually. Strawberry flavoured jelly sweet is what it's called. Ingredients: glucose syrup, sugar, beef gelatin, wow that is really gross, acidity regulator, citric acid, malic acid, cornstarch, flavour strawberry, and natural colours E141, E140 and E163. Okay. Okay. And our next item, let me get some tapping in. I think I just really like where the mic is today. That might be what it is. When I usually sit and film in this spot, in this chair, it's hard for me to get the mic where it is now, because I haven't really used tables in the videos here. I usually am just sitting in the chair doing stuff. and the mic's kind of like on a smaller table nearby, so I like this. Anyway, I've got a simple red lipstick. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It's a really basic. It's called, what does it say here? Amanda Miss Milano Smart Lipstick. I got this for like $1. Yeah, actually the price here is less than $1. Here in Egypt at like a random store that's got like just cheap like jewellery, and that's just where I got the strawberry. They've got like toys and fun gadgets here and there, like lots of little knick-knacky kind of things. It's kind of like an Egyptian dollar store where things are cheaper, and you can get a bunch of small random things that aren't necessarily good quality though. But I really wanted a red lipstick because I'd given mine to a friend, and actually a friend had given me that anyway, so I hadn't bought that one anyway. So I got it and then I gave it to another friend. That's weird. Probably shouldn't share lipstick too much, but my friends and I shared. We did like clothing exchanges and would always like share, so just clean it beforehand. Okay. Up close. Near the mic. Up close. Near the mic. Up close. Near the mic. Really, really close to the mic. I kind of like that sound. Okay. So, now for the finale. I'm going to bring back all the actors in the play as one of you. I made an analogy once like that of the way the videos were filmed when I would bring everything back, like they're coming for their final round of applause, you know. All the items. Da, 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 da. Okay, there's that and that. How cute. Put it close to the camera. Then we've got this guy. I'll put you right there. This one, maybe we can kind of stand you up here. Ooh, that's good. Then we've got our strawberry, the guest of honor. Which will likely, maybe I can place you here, yes. And last but not least, our purse. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was relaxing and fun to see all the strawberry items. I hope that you guys have a great